The bottom line is, when you add it all up, Airbnb can earn more gross income, but the net profit shrinks once you factor in the management, the cleaning, the furnishing, and the upkeep costs. So that's why many investors only see a 7 to 8% net yield on their investment, even if the gross numbers do seem high. So next point I want to touch on is a specific example, just so you guys can really see what I'm talking about here. So I've based this example on a 1 bedroom apartment in the Business Bay, and we're going to compare long-term rental versus short-term rental Airbnb. Now, long-term rental on a 1 bedroom apartment in the Business Bay on average can bring in around 75,000 AD per year. Airbnb is roughly around 9,000 AD per month. Now, let's just lowball it here. Let's just say for 2 months out of the year, there's going to be nobody staying in your apartment due to tourism drops. So that's 10 months out of the year. That's going to bring in around 90,000 AED. So 75,000 AED for long-term rental, 90,000 AED for short-term Airbnb. Now, bear in mind, guys, these are just some of the statistics based on previous sales data. So these averages will be fluctuating at all times because the market is just changing so rapidly in Dubai. But at this point in the video, this is a pretty up-to-date example that I'm giving you guys. So with the Airbnb, if you're minus 25% in costs, that's around 67,580. So you've gone from 90,000 AD to 67,580. So it's similar to long-term rental. So 75,000 for long-term, 67,500 for short-term. But then you've also got the volatility with the Airbnb, as I said. So you've got the tourism drops. There's uncertainty that somebody's going to be booking out your property on a monthly basis, and just general volatility in comparison. So in the top performing areas, as I said earlier, you might hit a 10 to 12% gross yield on your investment. But when you factor in all of the costs and the maintenance, then I always say on average 7 to 8% net is realistic, and that's with really good management of your Airbnb property.